Welcome, everyone, to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania and gorgeous PNC Park. Two of the best teams in the game square off. The Atlanta Braves going up against the Pittsburgh Pirates. And we'll be back for the first pitch right after this. Ready to go now. And now, Cedric Mullins.
The center fielder, Cedric Mullins.
The wind of the pitch. That one the other way. And there's a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. On the mound, he's got to feel like he deserved a better result on that pitch. Really, I mean, just a soft liner that happened to stay fair. But even though you don't want to do it, you got to tip your cap because the guy at the plate, he found a way to fight it off and get that knock.
Kicks and deals. And a foul ball. The pitch. Swings and misses. And one out now. Here's Acuna now. Fourth on the National League RBI leaderboard. Out front and foul to the left side. Mullins at first, one gone. Runner on the go. That one is absolutely belted. Way back there. That one outs against the fence. Throws to second.
He was all over that one. Textbook bat control right there. Got a pitch on the outside, saw it deep into the zone, and just barreled it up, went the other way for the knock.
Here is Matt Olson.
0-1's the count.
Man at second. Fastball for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
And another ball.
2-2 the count.
One out and a runner at second here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Gets it there in time, though, and they do get the out. Here's Austin Riley. And that one fouled off. The pitch. That misses the zone. And 1-1. Wouldn't chase that time. That one fouled off. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. 2 outs. Fights it off. He'll see another.
Well, they're really running up the pitch count in this first inning. Lots of confidence from this team that is perhaps the hottest in baseball right now.
Toss the belt. They limit the damage here.
Let me start by saying.
Back here in Pittsburgh, at the plate for Pittsburgh, Brian Hayes.
Third baseman,
And he deals. And that one hammered way back there. And it's gone. So he goes the opposite way with that one. Home run number 15 on the year. And this game is tied. It's 1-1.
Well, he did a really nice job of letting that ball travel. Wasn't too quick. He kept the shoulder square to home plate, which allows you to drive the ball to the opposite field with power. We see the power and the authority, and fortunately, he was lucky enough to keep it fair.
O'Neal Cruz, the next to hit, takes ball 1. The shortstop takes the ball.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
The line of the pitch. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. The pitch.
3-2.
Swung on, belted. That one's back. It's a ball. His 13th home run of the season, and that gives him the lead. It's 2-1.
Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boo. This is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Brian Reynolds here. In the air to left down the line. And that's a foul ball. Strider, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, a curve, and he works in a two-seamer. 0-2 now. Gets a piece and stays alive. And the right-hander deals. And now 1-2. Line drive. That's a hit.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Rolled to short. Possible 2-ball. Over to Albies. On to Olsen. That's 2. So digging in, Brendan Donovan.
Well, almost any time you roll over and send a 2-ball to short at this level, you can pretty much count on a double play. Middle infielders are just so reliable, and they work on these plays all the time, so it almost becomes like second nature.
And now the count is even.
He's given up a couple of runs, but the pitch count really not as high as you would think. Might be able to get through this one under 25 pitches.
1 ball.
2 down, nobody on. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Hard hit, right side. Third out. Top of the second. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. The pitch. Right through there for a strike.
Albies is playing on the road, so you know that means he's been FaceTiming with his pet fish. This guy owns a few home aquariums, and it's no secret he likes talking to his fish when he's away. In fact, Albies had cameras installed so he can check on the fish anytime he wants.
Here's Orlando Arcia. Outside, ball 1. Arcia, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he was selected for the All-Star game last year. Can't glove it cleanly. Throw off line, he's safe, and a nice job there to keep it from getting away. Here's Sean Murphy.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Just 1 hit in his last 5 games.
Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball 1. And another ball.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, you're going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
They get it in quickly. So first and second, now 1 out.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Emmanuel Rivera in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. That's in the dirt.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Now the 2-1 hammered but foul. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Just missing there. Full count now. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Well, that sets up a really big at bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
Hit on the ground might be 2. There's 1. Got him. The double play cuts down the potential tying run. Back here at PNC Park. Up to the plate, it's Brandon Belt. And a pitch. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul.
Strider out there on the mound for this one, and he's a guy who had a really impressive college career, but needed Tommy John surgery while playing for Clemson.
Next pitch misses way outside.
You know, Boog, Strider spent time with a sports psychologist at Clemson while rehabbing from his surgery. We talked a lot about the concept of purpose and the importance of having a defined goal for everything you do. You know, it's something Strider now preaches himself.
Stepping in, Jack Sawinski.
0-1's the count.
Left-hand batter waits. Pitch misses, and the count even 1-1. One out, bases empty. On the ground, and that's just foul.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his back down just enough.
Swing, and this is ripped down the right field line. Way back there. Out of here. A gigantic blast. And they add to their lead. It's 3-1.
That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
One down. And here's the catcher, Gabriel Moreno. And there's the strike. And a big swing and a miss.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball one. Hit softly on the ground to third. Riley throws to first in time. 2 outs, base is empty. Connor Griffin, the next Pirate to hit.
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. And that turns the lineup over.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Hayes, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike one. There's a swing and a drive. And that one hops the wall. Griffin coming home. He scores, and they lead by 3.
Well done. Drives in the run. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. What a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Cruz in the box now as he looks at ball one. Second plate appearance of the day for him. Strike one.
1-1.
The pitch.
Nope. Outside.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Here comes Hayes around third. The throw in. He'll score easily. It's 5-1.
Picks himself up at RBI. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Strider keeping him close.
Look how good these offenses are. There's a lot of ball game left.
And now Brian Reynolds on the ground right side. Can't field it cleanly. Gets to first ahead of the runner. And they do get the third out of the inning.
Why they keep calling me? I don't judge, but you fake case closed, and I ain't got a law degree. Can't understand why they...
And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. Now in for the Braves, Austin Hayes. Hit in the air, right field. Griffin brings it in. And a quick out, number 1. Ronald Acuna Jr. is up. He's someone who grew up playing baseball with his friends. Singy, his school is next door to the only baseball field in his hometown.
Yeah, that made it easy to jump the fence and play games after class, which is exactly what they did. School started at 7, but the moment it was over, it was time for baseball. Ronald would play until his mom yelled for him to come home for dinner. A couple of hits in a row for him here. So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it, just shoot it up the middle of the field for that knock.
The Braves down by 4. We're here in the top half of inning number 3.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Squirts away a little bit. Nothing doing. Count moves to 1-1. Swing and a miss. 1-2.
1 ball.
This might be a
2
steal
strikes.
situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
The 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And a 1-2 again. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Now the third baseman, Austin Riley. Grounded out his first time up. There's a strike.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
The 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Throws to first. That's out number 3. And we're back. Set for the bottom of the third. To the plate now for Pittsburgh is the DH, J.D. Martinez. And he's the home run leader on this team, Siggy. The 0-1. That one hammered center field. Mullins moving back for it. Out of here. He made him pay for that one. His 19th home run of the year, and they add a run. It's 6-1.
The guy's got a real hard fastball. You can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
Now, Brendan Donovan. And a swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
That one missed. Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that one is lifted in the air. Mullins settles under it. And it's caught for the out.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter. And a tough one at that.
And a foul ball. One down, base is empty. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-2.
Not even close there. And the count 1-2.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
Got him swinging. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. 2 outs, base is empty. Jack Sawinski, the next Pirate to hit. Hit in the air, left field. Hayes has it sized up. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Back here in Pittsburgh, all set for the start of the inning. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. As the lefty gets to work. And a good eye there.
You know, these Braves just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
And it's fouled away.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. The other way, and he beats the shift. And the leadoff man aboard. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Orlando Arcia. Strike 1.
0-1.
Missed with a changeup, and the count is 1-1. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Caught him looking for the K. So here's Murphy now, known for his rocket arm behind the plate.
Murphy.
Edge of the zone for a strike. It's 0-1. Back to the mound. It hit him. And they get the out after the ricochet. And the batter now, Emmanuel Rivera. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. And a swing and a miss there.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time with the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
Chopped out in front of the plate. And that one handled. Now the throw to first on the run. And that is that. Bottom of the fourth. Here's the Pirates catcher now, Gabriel Moreno. As he turns on the rubber with that good live arm delivers. Swings through that one for strike one. Right side. Acuna has it sized up. Makes the catch for the out. One away. And now the right fielder, Connor Griffin, singled and scored his first time. And ball one to the right fielder. And a swing and a miss.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Backed off the plate that time.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Base is empty, one away. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Slider got him for strike three. Now batting Key Brian Hayes. He's already homered in this game. Just missed. 2 down, nobody on. Here in game one of this 3-game set. He swings and fouls one off. Fly ball to right. Acuna there. Makes the grab. And that is that. Back here at PNC Park. Ready now for the 5th inning. Now the leadoff spot for the Braves. Cedric Mullins. Pitch misses there, and it's 1-0. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Next pitch in for a strike, and the count 1-1. Left field, Reynolds gets under it. Calls it in, and there's one away. And now it's Austin Hayes. Check swing, but he went too far. That's strike one.
What makes him special is a lot of pitchers lose movement in their stuff the deeper they go into a game, but he's just different. We see plenty of break in his pitches, even when he's running a little low in the tank.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And the pitch. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The Pirates leading by 5, and we're in the top of the 5th. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Well, as hot hitting continues, he's been getting great results lately. Pretty good spot, hard and inside, but that's a perfect example of keeping your hands inside the ball, tight to the body. The ability to take that back up the middle shows his approach is to use the entire field.
Here's the 0-2. And ball one.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Hayes over at first with one away. Goes down looking. Matt Olson up to the plate. And first offering is fouled off. Olson, an all-star a season ago, 32 years old, and he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 300 in his last 10 games. The 0-2. Line to left. Can't get there, and it deflects off him. And that extends the inning. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Here's the third baseman, Austin Riley. On the ground to the left, Hayes. On to first, and that is the inning.
Can't trust that.
Back now to start the bottom of the 5th, and taking over on the mound, Ronaldo Lopez.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. It seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Here's O'Neal Cruz. He's already homered here in this one. Here comes a pitch. Strike 1.
You know, these Pirates, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
At the belt and fires. Next offering misses down and away.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
2-2 on the way. Stays alive. Kicks and fires. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Brian Reynolds, 1 for 2. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
And there's a fly ball deep right field. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. Throws to second, but he's in there easily.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. When you can turn a ball around at 107 off the bat, it's going to make you feel really good inside. If he elevates that a little bit more, it's definitely out of here.
J.D. Martinez stands in. That's a base hit. Around third. He will score, and it's now a 6-run lead.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Couldn't get any air under him, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielder with how hard he hit it.
And that one finds its way through. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Left field. Pretty well struck. Hauls it in on the warning track. Runner tags at second, and he moves up a base. So 2 away with runners at the corners. Jack Sawinski, the next Pirate to hit. And first offering is fouled off. Two on, 2 outs. That misses the zone, and now it's even 1-1. And he swings over the top there.
2 strikes.
That misses the zone. Ball 2. And a swing and a miss. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top 6. Now it's the second baseman, Osceola Eric Lauer, taking over on the mound.
And he's had 3 days off since he pitched last, so expect him to be totally rested. I'm sure he's itching for this opportunity right now.
The line to kick the pitch.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be.
And that's a fair ball down the right field line, and that's going to roll a while. The throw into second, and that's a leadoff double.
Well, just a total nightmare for lefties. I'd be very surprised to see that matchup again. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
The shortstop takes the ball. Next one misses. 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Man at second. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. And they'll do it again. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Outside, and that is ball 4. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Sean Murphy. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, you know, perhaps is going to be in the rotation. You know, maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself comfortable.
Got him swinging. And now it's the Braves DH, Emmanuel Rivera. He's 0 for 1. Foul ball. Back to right. Griffin snags it for the second out. Back to the top of the lineup. Now in for the Braves, Cedric Mullins. Up the middle. Oh, he gloves it to his knee. The throw to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ballgame.
And now Austin Hayes. That one in there across the letters. The Braves trying to get back into this one, and we're the top half of the 6th. And a curve is down and in. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. And we're back. And now the catcher comes up to him. Gabriel Moreno. Lopez back to work. Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning. So a substitution needed at first because of the injury. Entering is the pinch runner, Andy Rodriguez. So a man aboard. Now it's the right fielder, Connor Griffin. Pickoff move to first. Rodriguez dives back in safely. First pitch not close. The Pirates up big in this one here in the bottom of the 6th.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A massive home run. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 9-1.
Well, I'm not really sure how he kept that fair. When you're out front on a breaking ball like that, such a good chance that it's going to hook foul. But
here comes a new arm for the Braves, Dylan Lee.
I think it's going to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
And there's a foul ball. Nobody on, nobody out. You're in game 1 of this 3-game set. Swings through that one for strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Pulled the string on the changeup. Up next for the Pirates, O'Neal Cruz. And takes low for ball one. Still only one out here in the inning. Swings through that.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
There's a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And there's 2 down. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Brian Reynolds. That one misses, and that's ball 1. Fouled off left side. Two outs. On the ground to third. Riley fires to first, and they take care of Reynolds for the out. Gets him easily, ends the inning. Now into the ball game on defense, Andy Rodriguez. He takes over behind the plate. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. The lefty fires. Just missed. Late on that fastball.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hard hit left side. Throw is low, and he can't pick it. Man at first, and next will be the cleanup hitter, Matt Olson. Hard ground ball, base knock. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Everything came together for him. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Cut out in front.
On the mound now for the Pirates, Colin Holderman.
Well, he's a big-time strikeout guy out there. This season, averaging more than 1 per inning.
Now, here is Austin Riley. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that is ball 1. Just missed. The Braves with a lot of ground to make up here in the top half of inning number 7. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Fought off foul. Right-handed reliever. In the air, left field. Reynolds gets under it. Puts it away for the out. And there's 1 down. 2 on with 1 out. Here's the second baseman, Ozzie Albies. And that's in there for strike 1. Acuna over at second. Olson at first. 1 gone. Next offering is in for a strike. And that one hit 97 on the gun. Wouldn't chase that time.
That's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Righty to the plate. Dives, and he can't hang on. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Just a great at bat right there. Saw a lot of pitches. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
Orlando Arcia next up for the Braves. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
And that's down and away. 1 out, bases full. Ground ball left side, could be 2. To second, there's 1. Double play. They can't seem to break through. Inning over. here in Pittsburgh, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the DH, J.D. Martinez. The pitch. Foul ball there. And a pitch. Misses outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. And another ball. Bounce to the left side. In plenty of time to first, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Brendan Donovan. Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, Ezekiel Duran. Looking to start something with 1 gone. Swing and a miss. Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom of the 7th. Outside low. Ball 1.
1-0.
Kicks and deals.
2-1.
Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. Hayes ranging back. That one is gone. It just got out of here. And they add to the lead. It's 10-1.
It's so tough to come in as a pinch hitter and have success, but you really have to keep yourself locked into the game and ready at any time. So it's always impressive to me when someone jumps in there and hits it out. It's a huge lift for your ball club as well.
At the plate, Brandon Bell. To the right side, base hit. That was smoked through the infield, and that rolls into the corner.
Wastes no time there. Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line.
Now a pinch hitter coming on for the Pirates, Hunter Renfroe. Runner on first and 1 down for him. In the air, left field. And a superb diving catch.
Now batting, catcher.
Just a great jump off the bat, and he was fully committed. Lays out, dives, makes a beautiful catch, and his pitcher is going to be pretty happy about that one.
Endy Rodriguez, the next Pirate to hit. Came into the game as a pinch runner. This is his first trip to the plate in this one. And that one fouled off. Pitch misses. 1-1.
1-1.
Bell off of first with 2 away. That's towards center. Mullins in pursuit. And the inning is over. So remaining in the game defensively, Ezekiel Duran. He entered the game to pinch hit and now mans second base. Also into the ball game, Hunter Renfroe. He'll be patrolling center field. Now it's the Atlanta catcher, Sean Murphy. 1 for 3. And the right-hander back to work. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Next pitch is outside. Right-hander kicks, deals. And a swing and a miss.
2-2,
Swings through it for the K. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Now it's going to be Emmanuel Rivera. First offering misses badly for ball 1. Right through there for his strike. The Pirates up big in this one, and we're at the top of the 8th. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
The center fielder, number 32.
Cedric Mullins will hit next. And first offering is fouled off. Man at first, one away. Got one close, ruled a ball. And it's 1-1. And another ball. That one misses. Ball 3. Sliced hard but foul. Clobber to right field, way back, gone. That was blasted to the moon. Third home run of the season. It's 10-3.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
1 out, bases empty. Austin Hayes next up for the Braves. Right through there for a strike. Strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Foul tip into the mid, struck him out. 2 outs, bases empty. And now the right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr. Just missed. That misses, and now 2-0. 2 outs, bases empty. That one's spoiled, and they count now 2-1. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field, and that'll fall for a base hit. And now Matt Olson up to hit. Pirates with a new arm on the mound, Genesis Cabrera, on for the 30th time this year. In there at the knees, 0-1. Swung on, popped up on the infield. Hayes settles under it. Brings it in for the 3rd out. Bottom of the 8th. Now here is Connor Griffin.
The left fielder, Connor Griffin.
The pitch. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. 0-1. Swings through that one, out in front that time.
0-2.
Outside low. Going to count 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Just off the outside part of the plate.
It's a good take.
And another ball. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. 1 gone to the bottom of the 8th. Now the 3rd baseman, Ke'Bryan Hayes. Hammers that one deep left field, and forget it. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game, and they tack on to their lead. It's 11-3.
Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
New arm out of the bullpen, Aaron Bummer.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Up next for the Pirates, O'Neal Cruz. Just off the outside edge, and that's ball 1. Bummer, in his 8th season, He features a sinker, a slurve, a cutter, a four-seamer, and he works in a changeup. That one misses, and the count is 2-0. And a swing and a miss there.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 2-2.
2 strikes.
That's down and in. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's out number 2. Ryan Reynolds getting ready to hit. Lined, and that's a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Good job getting the foot down so he could catch it out front and pull it. Turn on it nicely for the knock.
JD Martinez stands in, and that's in for a strike. Reynolds, the runner at first with 2 gone. And a swing and a miss.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
2 outs. Just misses with that one.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Not close with that one. The count now 2-2. Struck him out looking. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set to start the 9th in this one. So now to the plate for it. On the mound now for the Pirates, Zach Jackson.
And he's coming in a pitch on 4 days rest right here. And that might not be a factor at all in terms of being rusty, but he should definitely be well rested.
And here it comes. There's the strike. And it's fouled away. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. And next for Atlanta, Ozzie Albies. And that's in there at the knees. And that's too high.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the top of the 9th. Down the line. And no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. One down, base is empty. That's a hit.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Absolutely smoked that baseball. What a swing. Sent it out way faster than it came in, of course. 113 off the bat, and no matter where you hit it at that speed, it's tough to make a play on it.
Nabs it. So it's their last chance in this one. Sean Murphy next up for the Braves. And the first offering is not close. Right through there for a strike. They're down to their final strike.
1 ball, 2
One
strikes.
strike away. That's the ball game.
A big win by 8 runs, and when you have that kind of lead, you make it easier for the pitching staff to come out, make their pitches, pitch to contact, and not worry about giving up the lead. So nice job today all the way around to get the W.
And your final 11-3. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
our final line score tonight. For the victorious Pirates, 11 runs, 16 hits. With 1 error, they left 5 runners on base. For Atlanta, 3 runs, 16 hits, no errors, they left 16 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 43 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at PNC Park, 38,362. The Pirates thank you for